Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of XCOM, UFO Defense, or UFO Enemy Unknown. And yeah, we kind of intercepted the other UFOs and got our Avenger badly damaged. So we can't deal with this snake man who is currently now infesting London. That is a bit of a problem. If I'd kept on all the old Sky Rangers, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna hire one actually. Let's do that. Just yeah, why not? I'm gonna keep an old Sky Ranger here. I mean, it won't arrive here in time to deal with this, but it'll at least stop the next occurrence. If I accidentally send out my Avenger to shoot down some big target. How long until the next one is built? Oh, 5 hours. I'm gonna have to build more. There we go. I didn't get a score loss for it. But yeah, this ain't good. I'm kind of terrified that they'll they just might back out of the project simply because of this. I don't know. At any rate, we finished another UFO, a firestorm, which of course has no defenses or weapons rather. Where are we gonna send you though? Well, we kind of blew up the scout out in the outback, so I'm gonna transfer you there, I think. Transfer Firestorm 2 to the outback. Or no, actually transfer Firestorm 4. And then we need to manufacture weapons for this craft. That's gonna be 2 plasma beams. Shouldn't take that long, costs a bit, but that's okay. Alien terror in Europe, huh? Sadly, both our interceptors are still very much in for repairs. There's nothing we can do. The other interceptors simply won't have the range. Or speed. How long until the this thingy bob is finished repairing? The Firestorm has 1% damage, and then it has to rearm and refuel. Yeah, it won't be ready for quite some time. And we just sent away the... Yeah, but you don't have weapons. Dang it. Interceptor 2. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but try. You should have the range for that, as long as he doesn't suddenly start speeding up and stuff. Just get there before he lands, because that would be really annoying. He should have the range, I hope. Repairs are slow as hell. Grr. Normally it wouldn't be a problem because our in the early game it wouldn't be a problem because the UFO detection is so rubbish at that point. So you'll miss most of the UFOs. But now that we have the hyperwave decoders, we're... Oh, for Pete's sake! Wait. Alien terror. That's even worse. And there's still nothing we can do. And by the time our craft will go run out of fuel, most likely. Not build facilities, that's not what I wanted. Equip craft. I could have... Yeah, I should have done that actually. Equipped with laser cannons and just went ahead with that, but that's okay. Rearm the firestorm, good. Manufacture. We need another. Craft. So... we can make the firestorms pretty quickly. The Avengers takes twice the amount of time to build. But they're so much sturdier. I mean, if we're gonna engage battleships, we're gonna need the Avengers. I need one Avenger that isn't my troop craft. But we're gonna need so many. Actually, we'll make a couple more firestorms. I mean, most of the UFOs we're gonna battle aren't gonna be battleships. So I can knock out like 2 more firestorms at the very least, and we'll see what we go from there. And we need to transfer more alien alloys. We're starting to run out. All these aliens we need to investigate too. All but 100. And transfer those things as well. Come on, take off before our craft runs out of fuel. Come on. Oh, Firestar 1 is ready. So if it does take off... So the thing is that we can't send the Firestorm to patrol. There we go. Didn't take much to shoot it down, but... And now I really would like to clear that crash site. Sadly, the Avenger is still very much banged up. 12% damage. Yeah, it's gonna be damaged for a very long time. How long until we get the Sky Ranger? 51 hours. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do. We can't clear this. We don't have any other intercepting craft. Yeah, that's fine. So until we actually get that either craft repaired or the Sky Ranger, we can't really do anything. Okay, view research. Snake Man. This race developed in an extremely hostile environment. They are extremely tough and can resist extreme temperature variations. Their mobility depends on a snake-like giant foot which protects all the vital organs. Their objectives appear to be purely predatory, and they appear to be under the command of some other intelligence which directs their military-style incursions on Earth. Whoa, one big tooth. That's what it looks like. Okay, in order to unlock that last bit, we are going to need to research a sectoid commander, but let's see. I think we already researched the sectoid, right? Yeah, and I had to verify. Because if you don't do that first, you're going to research the species instead of interrogating the actual alien in question. And yeah, so you do not want to research the alien commanders and leaders as your first alien if you can help it. Research, yeah. So it should be safe for us to interrogate the sector commander. And that'll unlock the last bit we need to actually finish the whole game. If we want to, that is. There's nothing we can do here other than keep going. That's fine. We still need the Sky Ranger or the Interceptor to finish repairs, and more research is done. Snakeman autopsy. The skin is extremely tough and heat resistant. The cardiovascular system is part of the muscular system, which uses the hydraulic principle to create motion. The only true muscle is the heart. The reproductive system appears to be very efficient. Reproduction is asexual, with each snake man carrying about up to 50 eggs inside the body at any one time. Left to its own devices, this species would be a severe threat to life on Earth. Okie Next corpse. Chrysalids. Lovely, lovely chrysalids. Still can't do anything. We need to get either the Sky Ranger or the one on or other craft repaired. And there's the Sky Ranger. Okay, 5-6. Mutant autopsy, yeah. The skin of this creature appears to be an organically created protective armor, which is grafted onto the body. There are numerous cybernetic implants, which are used to enhance the cardiovascular system and the senses. The reproductive organs appear to have been surgically removed. Evidently, these unfortunate creatures are limited to a life of warfare and conquest. Armor-piercing ammunition is not very effective against their toughened skin. Okie dokie. Let's go with the cyberdisk. Now then, we have the Sky Ranger. It is probably refueling at the moment. Yep, it is. So we have to wait for it to finish fueling. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, how much fuel do you start with? That's the question. I just bought you, so you start with 0, I assume. Yeah, 3%. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Up to 5 minutes. Still refueling. And okay, it's gone. Never mind. Too late. At least we shot that UFO down. That's something. But we allowed those incursions to happen, and that is a lot of activity. Fortunately, we did at least get some activity for killing that, shooting down that other UFO. But that was just annoying. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Save the game. Dang it. I'm really starting to regret starting to kill that battleship in the Pacific now. I wanted to prevent the base, but I really shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're gonna have to use you. That's the only option we have. And you have to accelerate quickly, buddy. They shouldn't beeline straight for a city. They should, like, cycle around something before they actually land. So hopefully this will work. Yep, it does. Aggressive attack. We want to blow this to Kingdom Come. Took a fair bit of damage. Well then, an ethereal terror ship. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Because we would have to go out with a small, much smaller squad. I'd imagine we'd need at least one of the tanks, the hover tanks, as a scouting unit. And the rest would have to be a mind controlling team. But I don't know. Well, we technically don't have to intercept all UFOs, but so I think it's gonna be fine. I'm far more worried about this bike, because we basically allow them to infiltrate the UK. I will take our chances. I mean, we're getting closer to the victory point anyway. So we don't really need to deal too much damage to the aliens at this point. So we'll ignore that one. As long as we shoot the UFOs down so they don't actually perform their missions. We did that alien abduction in Siberia. How fast are you going? 2200? What's the speed of the firestorm? $4,200, yeah, so it'll be able to intercept it in the air. And it's heading your way, so go for it. Oh, I thought it was a harvesting mission. Okay, never mind. Okay. It was a bit of an overkill, probably. Still, they're dead. All that matters. And research as well. We minority research, Sidonia bust. We finished interrogating the commander. So now the question is, do we want to go straight for the victory, or do we want to do all the research stuffs first? More to the point, do we have all the intel on these guys? Let's see. What have I actually researched? Alien life forms. Yeah, the autopsy from you. Okay, we have pretty much none of them. Well, in that case, I want to keep researching a bit, I think. At least here, where you have all the critters. Let's start with the muton soldier. They tend to be rather quick, these projects. So, one of the other guys are going to do the Sidonia bust mission. Just so we're ready. And we also finished a ton of base construction. Okay, now you have lasers and missiles. Build facilities, build a fusion wall defense. You can't build anything else yet. Finish that. You do no longer need the small radar system. I can tear that one down. Right, yeah, you have the hyperwave decoder. Don't need that. You do not have a fusion wall defense. Nor a plasma defense. There we go. Now you're going to be fully defended. Yeah, you can't tear down the large radar system until the grav shield is up and running. You finished everything else. And that's gonna be that. Yeah, we are. Yeah, there is also the funding situation. I mean, these bases are expensive. 3.3 there. 7. 11, yeah. We're roughly in the red still. Or the black, rather. More loot would be good, but as long as our major interception craft is in for repairs, there's not all that much we can do. So I'll just have to abandon this one as well. I really don't want to go with the Skyranger team. Only small UFO, or a terror UFO. Then rate, Chrysalid Autopsy. The exoskeleton of this creature is extremely tough, but surprisingly vulnerable to explosive ammunition. The brain is well developed and its cell growth rate very fast. The creature carries 20 eggs, which are laid inside other organisms. This creature is a very effective terror weapon. Yeah, definitely. I think you're gonna research side on your bus just so we have it. Then you're gonna continue with the corpses and basically get all that out of our system. Okay, we finished construction of the next firestorm, which we have to arm. Which means we need 2 plasma beams. Oh yeah, we also need Illyrium for fuel. Need to remember that. How am I doing with that, by the way? Let's investigate. Base information, stores. How much Illyrium do we have? 128 units here. And on Shenlong. 249. Most likely we'll transfer that new craft to Claymore, so we need to prepare for that. Let's transfer a bit of Illyrium to that station. I don't know quite how much I'm gonna need. Let's transfer 100. So let's see, equip craft, Firestone 3, have some plasmas, and then let's see, now we need to shuffle some aircraft. Right, these won't have the hangars operational for some time yet. Okay, we're gonna sell one of the aircraft. It's gonna leave them without interceptors for a while. That's okay though. Equip craft. Can I equip it with nothing? I can't. Ugh. And I don't have a spare hangar anywhere. Well, I guess we're gonna have to produce something else then for 4 days. Darn it. Then again, we need money. So I suppose we'll just make laser cannons. Like 100 laser cannons, I don't know. I mean, we're not going to finish that production. We're just going to produce as many as we can before we need to build... we need to transfer the aircraft in 4 days. Yeah. So we're just going to be making some money. There goes the next living quarters, which means all these bases are going to build another general stores. And then they're going to set up all the equipment they need, so... Not alien containment, come on. General stores. Next after that is of course the hyperwave decoder thingy bob, and then after that... And then the base defenses. Because I don't think I don't know if I'm gonna staff these stations, to be honest. We'll see. That's delirium, good. Are you kidding me? Are you in for repairs too? You're fast, but there's no way the other interceptor can catch you. So I'm gonna have to wait until you actually arrive over here. Oh boy. They're really starting to get aggressive now about establishing bases and stuff. I don't like this. And there's a limit to what I can do. This one seems to be on a supply run, it's just leaving. I can't actually intercept it because I don't have any craft capable of shooting it down. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try this. Very much doubt it'll work, but we'll have to try. Firestorm 2. Try to get that UFO down. You supplied, yeah, so you're not gonna stick around. Yeah, they're beginning to be quite aggressive in Alien about constructing bases, which is bad. And of course, I'm really starting to regret fighting that battleship earlier now. Ugh. Oh well. We'll see what we can do. But for now, time for a break. Thank you for watching.